Hello, Facebook. Just want to do a quick live stream here regarding Curtis Sliwa and the feckless Republican Party that are urging him to drop out. This is why we're in the situation we're in, okay? The Republican leadership, not sure if it's in the Bronx, but all around the state here, the ones that are urging him to drop out so Adams can win, quote unquote win. This is why we have the problems we have. This is why the politics is bad. So these people need to just stop. Just stop. They got people convinced that if Curtis doesn't drop out of the race, Mondami is going to win. He might not. But let me put it this way. If he does win, it's going to get bloody. Okay, let's just put it that way. There's no way in hell New Yorkers are going to just roll over and die. And say, okay, do what you want. No. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You know, he shouldn't even have been in assemblyman. But here's the thing. The people that are urging him, the Bitcoin Republicans or the ones that are and the moderate conservative Democrats are saying and convincing people that Adams is the savior. Adams can't save his way out of a paper bag. Adams needs to go. He's caused the problems in this city. The city of Bally's, the billions of dollars spent on illegal aliens here while neglecting veterans and our own American homeless people. There's so much that he didn't do. He's had almost 4 years to do. He's done nothing. Let him go back to his partying. Let him go back to Brooklyn where he belongs. Let him go party hardy till the sun comes out. We don't need him as mayor, okay? He needs to go. Curtis needs to win. And the people need to get on board with this and stop this nonsense that he needs to drop out. Curtis got to take one for the team. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He doesn't need to take anything for the team. Because that's not the team. That's the other side's team trying to pretend that they're the team. They're not the team. People need to stop and get on board. This is psychological warfare. This is how the Democrats always win. This is a Democratic psy-op. And they got the Republicans playing along with it. I'm a conservative. I don't play that game. This is outrageous that these people are pushing him to drop out in favor of Adams. Who in their right mind? Who are these people? I want names. If anybody knows, please call me, let me know. I want names. I want to know who are these people. And then you got a whole contingent from Long Island who can't even vote for New York City, don't live in New York City, all pushing for Adams. Got all these people from Long Island, from everywhere but New York City, pushing for Curtis to drop out. You know, Curtis, if you see this, Curtis, tell them, F you, Curtis, okay? Do not drop out of this race, okay? We need to get the people behind you. We need to show, not only do you have to campaign against Mamdani, you got to campaign against Adams and Cuomo. Cuomo's got a record, forget it. He's a murderer, he's a sexual predator, he needs to go. We can't let him near the city, okay? Maybe he'll go back trying to be governor next year against Kathy Hochul. That'll be fun to watch. But Adams, he had his shot. He's done nothing but ruin this city. He took what little de Blasio left and ruined it. He ruined it. He's done so much damage to the city. And people say, oh, he can save the city? He destroyed the city. He destroyed it. I don't know what people have short memories. I said this the other day when I was talking about Bally's. And again, here we are. People have short memories. Mayor Adams is city of yes. Adams is for illegal. Adams is for sanctuary city. Adams is for Bally's. Adams is for keeping the criminals out and arresting law-abiding citizens. Adams is anti-cop. I don't give a crap that he was a cop. Talk to the police that were when he was a cop. They'll tell you stories about him, okay? Trust me. He was nothing. Just because he wore a badge, had a badge and a gun, means nothing. It means nothing. Same way, no offense to veterans, but when you're a veteran and you use that as a shield to promote agendas that don't align with the Constitution or how we do things, then, again, I have to wonder, why? Why? So I'm urging everybody, stop listening to the naysayers. Stop listening to these people that want Curtis to drop out. If everybody just gets behind Curtis, forget Cuomo, forget Adams, forget Mandami. Get behind Curtis. That's the only way things are going to change in this city. Otherwise, it's politics as usual. It's going to be the same old, same old, same old. And then the Republicans and the Democrats go back to being phony enemies, but washing each other's backs. This is the problem that we have here. And we need to call out these people. I want names. I want to know who they are, so I will call them out here. Not a problem. Who are these people? Who are you? Instead of trying to have him drop out, put your money behind him. There's many donors, people that got gazillions of dollars that can get behind him. But they would rather see Adams because Adams is a puppet. Okay? And then they can't control Curtis. That's another thing. You got people that don't want Curtis to run because, like David Rem, because Curtis doesn't like Trump. Who gives a rat's ass? Excuse my French. It's not about Trump. Everybody, it's not about Trump. This is about New York City. I mean, I think Trump is a big boy that everybody doesn't have to like him. And he doesn't have to like everybody either. We know Curtis doesn't like Trump. We know that. I've known that. He has said it over many times. He said it. And so what? Who cares? This is not about Trump. Federal elections was last year, okay? This year's local elections. This is what's going to affect people in the city. Now, if Trump would reach out to Curtis and maybe try to talk or whatever, whatever. That's probably not going to happen. And it really doesn't matter because it's not about Trump. Everybody is on this high with Trump. Listen, I love the man. I voted for him. I volunteered for him from 2015 on. Okay? I love Trump. I love what he's doing. I voted for everything that he's doing. However, I don't see... Trump is not God. Trump is not a savior. He's a man. He's a man, plain and simple. And people need to get their heads screwed on right because they put him up on this pedestal that is very dangerous. Let's watch and see. As long as he's doing right by the country and keeping his promises like he's been doing, that's great. That's wonderful. The minute he starts going sideways, then we have to rethink. But in the meantime, we need to get Curtis elected for mayor. Curtis he is a consummate New Yorker. He has been fighting for the city for over 40 years. Over 40 years. Behind the scenes, on the subways, above the subways, on the streets. Everybody knows Curtis Sliwa. Everybody knows the Guardian Angels. And if you don't, then you're living under a rock somewhere. Everybody needs to get behind Curtis. Stop the nonsense of trying to get him to drop out. Charlie Kirk, mind your business. Instead of trying to get him to drop out, put your money where your mouth is and support him. All these people trying to get him to drop out, put your money behind him and let's get it done. Everybody's afraid of Mamdani. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? I'm not. We'll cross that bridge if we have to. But right now, we need to get behind Curtis. And that's the only way that New York is going to get somewhat straightened out. Because Curtis is for the police. They will get their qualified immunity back. The people that were fired because they refused to take a shot, they're going to get rehired with back pay. Sanctuary City, gone. Bye. City of Yes, gone. Bye. Bally's, gone. Bye. All these things that the mayor has done against New Yorkers, against us, against what we want, that we have town halls, we have meetings, we have all this discussion, we vote to say, no, we don't want this, we don't want that, it's going to ruin our low-density neighborhoods, it's going to increase crime, property values go down. They want to build the extra tall buildings in low-density neighborhoods. We cannot allow this to happen, and if you keep getting behind Adams, that's what's going to happen. You're slitting your own throat. I mean, I'm sure most people, you remember the story of the snake, right? The snake that was frozen in the frozen snake. The woman took it in, felt sorry for it, nursed it back to health, and then thought everything, they were friends, whatever. When the snake was strong enough, he wanted to biting her and killing her because it was poisonous. And she says, well, why did you do that? Because I'm a snake. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Adams has shown us over and over and over who he is. He cannot be trusted, and he's not going to save anything. He's going to save his ass. That's it. He's only going to want to save his behind, and the hell with everybody else is going to go back to business as usual if he gets reelected. We need him out. You know what? I'd rather see if it's going to be Mamdani, then we'll deal with him. We'll deal with him after. Because he can't do what all the crap that he says he's going to do. So we need to get behind Curtis. These people that keep saying for Curtis to drop out, just stop it. Just stop it right now. It's not going to happen. That's my 10 cents worth on the subject. People need to just get behind Curtis and stop this nonsense. Stop. You guys sound like Chicken Little. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. Yeah. You know how to duck and cover? We're from New York. Do it. Stop being little... I want to say it, but I'm not going to say it. I was going to say the P word, but you know what? Let me not. I'm trying to be good. Stop being like that, okay? Put your balls up, okay? Put your balls up and let's get going. Let's just get it done. Get behind Curtis. Put your money where your mouth is. If you don't like Curtis, fine. You don't have to like Curtis. I don't like everything Curtis does. I know he's not a real Republican. I don't care. It doesn't matter at this point. At this point, we need him more than any of those others. We cannot afford Adams or Cuomo or Mamdani or any of the other jerks that are on the Democrat side. We can't afford it as a city. As New Yorkers, as Bronxites, we cannot afford it. So please, when somebody tells you, oh, Curtis, stop getting scared, stop doubting, and tell them to their face, shut your face, you're going against what we want. I'm after your friends, your family. Sometimes you got to cut people off. This is the time where you're going to see who's your friend and who's not your friend. The same way when during COVID. Right? Who is your friend, who's not your friend? Same time when Trump was president the first time. Who's your friend, who's not your friend? You got to cut people off. Some people are not meant to be in your life forever. Sometimes they're only there for a season, and then you move on. And when people, like I said, when people show you who they are, believe them. Believe them. Don't say, oh, I know them for years, and they don't really mean it. Yes, they do. Believe them. I have discovered over the last, I don't know how many, let's just say since Trump was president the first time, I have seen and learned so many people are not who they appear, not who they present themselves to be. Because there's certain things come out of their mouth, and I'm very tuned in. Red flag goes up. Whoop! What? What did he say? You have to be aware. You have to be aware of who you're surrounding yourself with. On Facebook, people that are friends on Facebook with people that I know are far left people. But yet they're friends on Facebook for years, and they know them for years. But they won't believe who they say they are. They don't take it. And if you notice, when the Democrats are losing, I'm not talking about everyday Democrats that don't know, that just regular people. I'm talking about the leadership. When they start losing, they want to start changing rules. Or then they want to just have peace. Can't we just get along? This is what they say. When they're getting their butts kicked, then they just want to have peace. We're all humans. We're all people. Let's just be friends. No, because when the shoe was on the other foot, they came after us. They came after the conservatives, the Republicans. They came after anybody that was against their agenda. And they don't allow you to speak. They don't want to have a discourse. They don't want to have a discussion. They don't want to have an exchange of ideas. They want you to believe what they want you to believe, or else. So now when the shoe's on the other foot, they want to be friends. Well, you know what? I don't give quarter. No quarter. That's it. We're done. We're done. I don't give them no quarter. I know who they are. They've shown me who they are, and I believe them, and I will deal with them accordingly. So I'm begging people, please, stop believing these people that are trying to get Curtis to bow out. Curtis is not going to bow out. If he bows out, I'll kick his behind myself. But right now, there's no way he's going to bow out. And he shouldn't bow out. All these people, it's just politics as usual. They want to keep their guy in. A bad guy. A bad guy. Probably one of the worst mayors ever. Ever. So please, you need to stop. Stop listening to these people when they're trying to convince you that Adams is going to be the savior of the city. He's the only one that can beat Mamdani. No. If we get behind Curtis, everybody, put your money where your mouth is. Get behind him. If everybody voted for Curtis, not Adams, not Cuomo, not Mamdani, Curtis will win. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. Forget the polls and everything else. We're at a crossroads here, and we need to step over. We have a line drawn in the sand now. Okay? We need to hold the line. So please, I'm urging anybody that comes to you and is trying to convince you to not vote for Curtis, shut them down. Shut them down. Don't give them any quarter. Don't give them anywhere to go. Period. Walk away. Say, I don't believe you. I don't care what you're saying. You're a traitor. You're a traitor to this country and this city and your party if you're a Republican. Okay? That's what you are. If you're a Democrat, that's a whole different story because they want Adams anyway. Because now they dug themselves into a little hole here with Mamdani. And so now they stuck them into a hole. Now they have nowhere to go. They painted themselves into a corner. Okay? And look at the people who are endorsing him. Besides AOC, Brad Lander, you have Letitia James. She was having a good old time with him during the Pride Parade. Okay? Letitia James, all these people. Natalia Fernandez, I believe, probably. I've got to check, but I think pretty much the county committee, people that are in office, they are supporting Mamdani. So you have to look. Why? You have to look at these people. They're telling you and showing you how corrupt they are. Believe them. Believe them. Please. And with that, I'm going to say goodbye because I have a lot of work to do. But thank you, Kenneth, for watching. Hope I made sense here. You gotta fight back. Hey, Kay, you gotta fight back. Stop believing these people when they say Curtis has to drop out. No. Shut them down. Shut them down. Don't let them get any further than, well, Curtis needs to... Shut your mouth. I'm not listening to you. Very simple. Shut them down. Because if they have nobody to listen to, what are they going to do? This is all psyops. All psyop. It's all psychological. Stop listening to these people. I don't care how prominent they are. They're know-nothings. They are part of the corrupt system that we're trying to get out of. We're trying to fix it. And if we keep doing what same old thing, nothing's going to change. So go back and watch it. When it ends, Kay, you could go back and watch it. But I'm going to sign off for right now. I said what I had to say. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give Curtis a call right now after I hang up. And just let him know. I'll send him this video. He cannot drop out of the race. And people that are saying he must drop out are traitors to their party, traitors to the city, and they need to shut the F up and sit the F down, in plain English. And with that, I'm going to say goodbye. I'll see you at the next one, wherever that may be. Have a great evening.